Hi everyone, this is Emmy, and today I'm going to give you my recipe for rice pudding. So let's get started. To pre-cook my rice, I placed some basmati rice in a bowl and I put twice as much water. Then I just drizzled a little bit of oil over the top. I'm going to place a wooden utensil across the top to prevent it from boiling over, and I'm going to microwave for about 10 minutes on high. And if you'd like raisins, you can add those now, and then they will puff up nice and juicy. And after 10 minutes, this is what your rice should look like. And you can just fluff it up with a fork. So now I'm going to make the custard. In a saucepan, I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of cornstarch and 3 tablespoons of sugar. And I'm going to put in some almond milk. You can use regular dairy milk if you like. And I'm just going to put a little bit in just to get started, to get my cornstarch and my sugar dissolved. Just like that, until there are no more lumps. Then I'm going to add 2 cups of milk. And I'm going to cook this over a medium-high heat until it thickens. And when bubbles break the surface, it's probably thickened enough. So I'm going to remove this from the heat now. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then I'm just going to add some of my rice. You can add as much or as little as you like. And you could also use cooked quinoa for this. You could make a quinoa pudding instead of a rice pudding. I'll add a little bit more. That's probably going to be plenty, and it's going to thicken up as it cools. So I'm going to allow this to cool somewhat, and then I'm going to put it in the serving glasses. Okay, I have my rice pudding. It's cooled down somewhat, but you can see how much more it has thickened up. And I'm just going to put them in these little everyday glasses. But if you're entertaining, you could use some fancy goblets. So I'm going to fill the glass about half full, and then I'm going to put a teaspoon of strawberry jam down there in the center. Fill the remainder of the glass. I'm going to add another little dollop of strawberry jam, and I'm going to drizzle with a little bit of maple syrup. Sprinkle on a few walnuts, and in this little container I have a mixture of cinnamon, sugar, and nutmeg. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of that over the top. And there you go, there's a recipe for some rice pudding. Thanks for watching my videos. Bye for now.